بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه. My dear brothers and sisters, this question was addressed to me from different people, different situation. One of them said, I feel I'm not the same person in Ramadan and outside Ramadan. I feel that as if I'm hypocrite. I was attached to the mosque, to the Quran, to Salah, to Qiyamul Layl in Ramadan. When Ramadan over, I'm not the same person. Another person made similar comment about Salah. He said, when I'm praying Jama'ah, I have a presence of the heart. I have more khushu'. When I'm praying alone, I do it like this. كَمَنْ يَسْرِقُ فِي صَلَاتِهِ, as if that was mentioned, the one he's stealing his prayer. يَنْقُرُهَا نَقْرًا. I'm not the same person. Am I a hypocrite? When I was in Umrah, I was waiting for the time to go back to the mosque. And I feel that I'm light. I feel that I'm light and I don't even want to think about this dunya. The moment I was in the airport, I started thinking about my children, all problems. I'm not the same person. Am I a hypocrite? Is that a sign of nifaq? I told him not. That's the normal situation for each one of us. This is not nifaq. Let's be clear and honest. You're not going to be the same one in Ramadan and outside Ramadan. You're not going to be the same way how you perform your salah when you're Jama'ah and you are outside Jama'ah. You're not the same person you are in Mecca and you are busy at your work somewhere else. That's the barakah, the blessing of the time and the place and the situation. When you are in Jama'ah having khushu', that's a benefit of Jama'ah. When you are in Ramadan having high spirit, that's a benefit of Ramadan. That when you are in Mecca or Medina and you are different person having different mentality, focus about akhirah more than dunya, that's a barakah of the makan, of that place. So do not worry. That's not you. That's me and you and every one of us. And we have to be realistic. And we have to be, clear about that. We don't want to insult people. What happened to you? You were in Ramadan, you were doing this and that, and now Ramadan is over, you are over. And make them feel bad about themselves. Sahaba, they are making ijtihad in Ramadan more than in other days outside Ramadan. يجتهدون في رمضان ما لا يجتهدون في غيره. When Ramadan comes, they will do extra. That's normal. So we should really not send negative message to people and make them as not believers or not Muslims or doubting their iman. No, not the case. However, iman increase and decrease. يزداد وينقص. Iman, it could be increase or could be decrease. In some situation, when you are attached with special actions, you're not the same person. That's a benefit of Iman and a sign of Iman. Doesn't mean that when you are not in that situation and you don't have the same spirit, that means you are a hypocrite. No. Have you heard about the story of Hanzala? One of Sahaba, he came to the Prophet ﷺ. Before that, he came to Sayyidina Abu Bakr as-Siddiq radiyallahu ta'ala an. And he told him, when I'm with the Prophet ﷺ, I'm not the same person when I'm busy with my family. I'm not the same person. He said, I feel that I'm a hypocrite. Sayyidina Abu Bakr, he said, I have the same feeling when I'm with the Prophet, not the same when I'm busy with my work, with my affairs. Let's go to the Prophet ﷺ. And the Prophet ﷺ told him, after he heard what they said, he confirmed to them, he said, this is the Iman. It's not the opposite. And he said, Sa'a wa sa'a. One time for your Lord, one time for your family. And he told them, if you are in the same level as you with me will be with your families, then you are going to shake hands with angels in the streets of Medina. He meant you are going to be in the level of angels. We are human, brother. We're not angels. But how we could feel close to the feeling that we are in Ramadan, how we could help ourselves and pray in that way as we are praying in Jama'ah. You know what? Yes, that's a question should be. How we can increase that. So we have to think, what make us feel good in Ramadan? First of all, our good intention. Before you go to your bed, you have good intention. Tomorrow I'm going to fast. Tomorrow I'm going to go to the masjid for Taraweeh. Tomorrow I'm going to donate. So you have good intention and good plan. That good intention that make difference in your life. But now, after Ramadan, before I go to my bed, tomorrow I'm going to find a way to pay my bill. Tomorrow I'm going to sign that business. Tomorrow. So you are thinking about dunya more than about akhirah. Before you go to bed, it's not that much, you know what, I'm going to do this and that. So we didn't have that a clear program and a schedule that relates to akhirah. Most of our schedule relates to dunya, which no more. Second things, in Ramadan, we have a good environment. Good environment. At home, everybody quiet and read the Quran. At the mosque, we come here to pray, and we added our visit to the mosque, visits to the mosque. We used to come maybe once in a week on Fridays. Now every day in the mosque. You think that does not count? It's not going to make difference? So everybody heart attached to good deed and attached to the mosque. We're having good environment. All of that make us having that good spirit. So if you try to keep some of those activities, you are going to keep that feeling of blessing. And that's what we need. And that's the point why Ramadan was the entire month. Why not was spread throughout the year, few days here and there? Why the fasting was for the entire month? Because you need an intensive course to prepare you for the rest of the year. Think of a person that he spent time and money and resources to participate in a course. And after he was excited and he took the material, he folded and he put it on a shelf. There's no point. Other person, he was happy and he implemented all what he learned in the course and he was successful. I know people, they paid money, thousands of dollars to attend the course. Wallah. And then, after the course, nothing happened. Others, whatever they learned, they implemented, and mashallah, they started their business, they started benefiting from the course that they attended. So this is the point. You were an intensive course. So what you are getting from that course, this is the point. That's what we need to ask ourselves. What I have learned from Ramadan in order that to carry that lessons I learned from Ramadan outside Ramadan. I learned that I could make it to the masjid. Before I make excuses, oh, I don't have time, I'm busy. No, I found myself, I could sacrifice some time to come to the mosque. I learned that I'm able to read the Quran, okay, once in a month, but I was able to do it. So I did it in Ramadan, so why not? I can do it after Ramadan. It doesn't have to be the same amount, but I can do it. So I could sacrifice some time for Quran. Yes, there are many things that we'll learn in Ramadan. Can we carry those outside Ramadan? This is the question. Ask yourself what you have learned and how you can implement what you have learned outside Ramadan. And do not make it hard for yourself. And you think that bad of yourself, so, oh, I'm not a good person, I'm a hypocrite. I'm not the same person in outside Ramadan as I was in Ramadan. No, that's normal. I will say it again. Do not feel depressed. Do not feel bad. That's normal. That's for any one of us. And Allah help us, actually. Allah helped us, during Ramadan to have that spirit. Not always the gate of Jannah will be open. Not always the gate of hell will be closed. Not always the head of devils and Satans and shayateen and the bad jinn will be chained and locked. Not always. Allah helped us to be more close to Him because Allah loves us. You can find the same situation that's outside Ramadan, like in Ramadan. However, you could play with that. You could make it yourself. And I want you to focus on only one point. Do not be overwhelmed. One point. Think of it, the most things that make you happy that you achieved during Ramadan. And tell yourself, can I keep doing this? And build on that. Wallahi, one of the things really important, and I will tell you, and you think of it, your daily visit to the mosque, walking to the house of Allah, I think that's one of the things makes difference. Because when you walk to the mosque, you are going to have good intention, you are going to pray in jama'ah, you are going to spend time in the mosque, reading Quran, knowing some good people, having good, connection, social life, many other things. Might be that's one of the main reason, your reason, that's why you felt good during Ramadan. Let's keep that attachment to the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah bless you all, and may Allah accept all our good deed, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant the happiness for all of us in this life and hereafter. Ameen. Subhanakallahum bihamdik. أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك.